Welcome into a Friday football feast edition of the Big 12 Minute alongside Wendell Barnhouse. I'm Mitch Gerber, and Wendell, Big 12 conference play going to start this weekend. A big matchup that not too many people had circled on their calendar a couple months ago. That's TCU and Texas Tech, a big-time matchup in Lubbock.
Yeah, and a lot of crazy things tend to happen when a ranked team goes out to Lubbock. Number 2 TCU better be on upset alert. The Horned Frogs hung 82 on Texas Tech last season, and the Red Raiders are making this season kind of their revenge tour. They got revenge at Arkansas last week. Two great quarterbacks on display in this game with TCU's Trayvon Boykin and Patrick Mahomes at Texas Tech, who is off to a great start.
All right, Wendell, I got a question for you. Ready?
Yeah, I guess.
TCU and Texas Tech, two teams averaging 49 points per game. That's happened 5 times. When's the last year that's happened?
You know, I saw this on Twitter, and I'm too old to have a good memory, so I'm going to have to guess on this. I want to say 2000.
It's a little off. He's a Twitter cheater, but it's 1980, the last time that's happened.
Missed it by 2 decades.
That matchup going to start at 3:45 on Fox over in Lubbock, but we're going to take a short break and come back and preview the final Big 12 conference matchup. You're watching today's Big 12 Minute.
An athletic scholarship extends way beyond athletics. Many of today's athletes would never be able to attend college without an athletic scholarship. Today, 1 in 5 student athletes are first-generation scholars. Student athletes graduate at a higher rate than the rest of the student bodies, and they graduate with less debt. Athletic scholarships are second only to the GI Bill in providing access to a college education. The Big 12 Conference, making champions for life.
Welcome back to today's Big 12 Minute, and Wendell, Oklahoma State, Texas going to be the other Big 12 matchup this weekend. A big-time matchup again in Austin. Yeah,
and it's kind of interesting. There's a trend in this series. The visiting team has won the last 6 matchups. For that to end, I think Gerard Hurd is going to have another one-man show like he did against Cal last week. It appears the Longhorns have found their offense with they've got some mojo now with Gerard Hurd at quarterback, but they got to fix a defense that's ranked 118th in total defense and next to last in stopping opponents on third down. I think Oklahoma State can really solidify itself as kind of a dark horse contender if they can get off to a 1-0 start with a road win in Big 12 play.
Well, Cowboys and Longhorns going to kick off at 2:30 on ESPN. That one's going to be in Austin. Before we go today, Wendell, the Big 12 Conference has announced that Tulsa has been selected to host the 2017 and 2018 Big 12 Conference Wrestling Championships. For additional information on Big 12 wrestling as well as highlights and much more throughout the weekend, visit Big12Sports.com for all of that information. Alongside Wendell Barnhouse, I'm Mitch Gerber. Thanks for watching this edition of the Big 12 Minute.